Hi. Okay, what's good, Glow Gang? Today's video is gonna be a story time. Hey y'all, I just came here to say I'm editing the video right now. It should be out tonight. I was gonna put it out next Friday, but since you guys got me to 200 subscribers, I wanted to do something special, so I'm editing it right now. I just want to say thank you for 200 subscribers and thank you for rocking with me. I got music coming up, I got more videos coming up. Just continue rocking with me and make sure you follow me. Follow me on all my social medias. Turn on post notifications, like, comment, subscribe, and like, have fun watching the video, girl. Okay, so right there. Okay, so thank you for welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be a story time, like I said, and Charlie is featuring because she wants to be right there. She wants to be in the camera too. Okay, so today's story time is gonna be about how a producer scammed me out of some money, and let's just get right into it. Okay, so this was right after I released Water the Sunflower. If you don't know what that is, then I don't know what you're doing, because I've been doing music for a minute now and you should know what I'm talking about. But Water the Sunflower is my very first EP, and I'll probably put a picture somewhere around me. But basically it's like 11 songs, and they're all written and produced and all that by me. And so I did like a questionnaire or like feedback, and everybody was like, I like your music, but you need to turn it up. I need to be able to hear you. So I was like, okay, cool. Like that's not a big deal. So then I started doing some research, and I found out that what a master was. And if you don't know what a master is, it's basically where they take all your files of how you like your beat, your background vocals, and your regular vocals, and they turn up the volume on your vocals so that they're louder on the track. So that's what everybody was telling me. You need to turn up your voice on the songs, and you just need to do this, that. So I was like, okay, I'm taking some feedback, but some of it I'm not taking, because some of it is just hating, but some of it is actually I forgot, constructive criticism. Sorry, my brain. Okay, so yeah, so I was looking for a person that could master my music, and like maybe he could make beats for me, stuff like that. Like I just wanted somebody that could do it, and somebody that would be able to do it for like some low money, because at the time I did not have a job. And if you did not know, I am working. Watch that vlog also. But at the time I did not have a job, and I was just, my mom did the system with me where like I would get $40 off her check. So it had to be around like $80 for me to get a producer or whatever. Okay, so I find this person, and I'm gonna name them. And this notebook just has my notes of like everything, so that I make sure I'm not putting anything weird or anything that's not supposed to be in the story. But anyway, so we're gonna call him Robert. Alright, so Robert, I think I forgot how I met him. It was off Facebook. I know that because we communicated through Messenger. So it was some type of group, or he hit me up. It was something like that. I really don't remember. But he asked before, I think I hit him up because I asked him, I was like, do you make beats? So I think I hit him up. And of course he was like, hey, I know, since you're underage, I need your parents' consent to work with you. And he got my mom's consent, so we were rolling through. He mastered The Best You Ever Had, and he gave me the beat and he mastered it and everything. It was so good and I loved it and I still do love it. I love the what he did with it with my voice and all that. Ooh, I feel like I'm talking too fast. I feel like I'm talking too fast. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, and then after he mastered it, I'm working on another EP. If you did not know that, so now I'm working on another EP currently, and I was working on a song back then. I was working on Cry actually. Yeah, I was working on Cry. So the beat to Cry is his beat, correct? Okay. So I paid for that beat, and I paid for it, but he said he didn't get the money, and the beat was $35. So I just at this time I am working, and I'm currently working now. So at this time I am working. So I was like, okay, if you didn't get the money, I can just resend it to you. Like, it's no big deal. It's $35. I'm working. Like, a girl got money now. I can. It's like I'm playing, but basically, I was like, I can refund you because I don't want to take your beat and not pay you. So he was like, no, it's fine because we've done business in the past, and I know that you sent it, and it came out of my credit card. So I was like, what do you mean you didn't get it? Like, we use PayPal. No, I did not give him my credit card number, but they took it. So I was like, how did you not get it? But it tells me it went through, but it's telling you that it didn't. But okay, he was sending me screenshots. So I was like, okay, I guess so. And I continued to ask him, hey, do you want your money back? I continued to ask him that. I was like, hey, do you want your money before we do any other service? Because of course I tried to only stick to one producer because I'm just a starting out artist. I don't want to like dip my toe in everything and then it don't sound right. I don't know. So I only wanted to work with him, or if I did work with other people, he would master my song. So I wanted to do that. Okay, but for The Best You Ever Had, it took a long time. But it really did not bother me because, like I said, I was just happy to have a producer like that I can communicate with, and he teach me certain things and all that stuff. So, you heard that? Why she looking at me like that? Hi. I don't want to pet her because she gonna try to bite me. But anyway, what was I talking about? All right, yeah. So I kept asking him. I was like, "Are you sure you don't want me to resend the money?" And he was like, "No." Okay. So fast forward past then, we were working on Cry. He sent me the beat, even though he claimed he did not get the money. And I kept asking him, "Are you sure that I cannot resend you the money?" He kept saying no. I will have the screenshots pulled up because I made sure I have evidence so that yeah. And before I even continue, I already told him I was gonna do a story time about this. I let him know. I was like, hey, I don't have to do a story time about this. You could just read. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Okay. So I recorded Cry, and I was like, well, since it's your beat, can you master it? Because I already knew it's better if you have like the wave. And if you don't know what wave is, it's basically like the beat, but it's broken up to like different pieces of the beat. So I wanted him to do it since I knew he already had like the hi hat, the drums, like all of the instruments on the beat are broken up. So I already knew he had that since he created the beat and all that. So I wanted him to master it, of course, since it's his beat. So I sent him my vocals and all that. And at the time, I was working, but I think a holiday was up. I think it was like Christmas, a Valentine's Day, or it was somewhere around that time because I could not give him the money. So there was a point where he was like, "Okay, just send me your vocals, and I know you're gonna pay me. So just send me your vocals, and I'll take care of it now." Okay, so I sent it to him because he was like, "I'll just take care of it, and then I'll give it back to you when I'm done." And so I was like, "Okay," and I sent it to him, and I finally got the money. I paid him. He got his money, and I was like, is it done? And he was like, yes, done. And I was like, okay, can I get it? And he was like, okay. So he was like, I sent it to your email. I was looking through my email, did not get anything. Did not get anything in my email for that song. Like I saw the email where I sent him my vocals. I saw the email for the best thing you ever had. I saw all those other emails, but I did not see the email for this mastered song. Okay. So he was like, so like weeks go by and I'm asking him like, hey, did you send it? Hey, are you gonna resend it? And he's like, yeah. So then he's just like, I don't know what's going on, but we can just try another website. I said, okay. So we tried this website called WeTransfer. And he said he sent it to me and I did not get it again. So I'm like, okay, um, maybe he was like, I'm gonna just redo the whole thing, and I was like, okay. I mean, he already has my vocals. I didn't really have a problem. It's just don't tell me you're done when you're not done, so that I don't get excited because I really wanted to hear how he did it since he did such a good job with the best thing you ever had, and I really like that. So I was like, I just want to hear like what you did. Like, can I get a snippet of it or something? Like, I just want to hear what I paid for. So like a couple weeks, days go by, and he's like, hey, I'm sorry, I was supposed to redo it, but I haven't gotten to it because like I have to do other people's stuff and da 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 da. I was like, okay, like that's okay. And but it got to the point where he was giving me dates, and then I would ask for my song and he would be like, I'm not finished with it, and I would be like, okay. Then he would be like, and I would be like, when can I get it? And he would be like, next week. And I would be like, okay. Next week comes around, I'm not finished with it. And I would be like, okay, when can I get it? And he would be like, 2 weeks from now. And I'd be like, okay, 2 weeks from now come around, I still do not have this song. And I don't know about y'all, but when I feel like something bad's about to happen, I start texting this person crazy. And I was like, hey, when can I get the beat? Hey, when can I get the beat? Hey, when can I get the song? Hey, when can I get the song? And I continue to be persistent because at the time, I don't think he's trying to scam me. I just think he's busy, and I do not want him to forget that I already paid him, and you need to master this song since I already paid you. And I really wanted to release "Cry" earlier than when it came out. So I just really wanted it, and I really wanted to like build it up. You know how I do. So it got to the point where he would be like ignoring me for like a couple of days, and then he would text me back and be like, hey, I'm almost done with it. Hey, I'm almost done with it. Hey, I'm almost done with it. And then I had texted him this one time while he was ignoring me. I was like, can I just get a refund? Because I was so irritated. I was like, can I just get a refund? Like, it's not that serious to me anymore. I just want my money back, okay? And then he didn't say anything, but he said like, hey, I'm working on it, da 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 da. Okay. So then after that, after he says he's working on it, it gets to the point where I'm like I said, I'm being persistent. I'm texting him. I'm calling him. I am making sure whatever time I have where I'm not doing anything, I'm making sure I'm texting him so that he knows, hey, continue working on my stuff because I want my song. So it gets to the point where he's like, yo, like, I'm working on it, and he starts getting frustrated, and I can feel it. I'm like, okay, but all you have to do is just send it to me. He's like, I already did, and I don't know how you're not getting it. So I'm like, and there was one time I asked him, I was like, why don't you just send me a screenshot of your email? And I didn't get it. So I was like, so maybe you're just still working on it. Like, don't, I would rather prefer him, I would have preferred him to just don't lie and say, hey, it's done when it's not done. Like, just tell me it's not done. Versus you saying, hey, it's done, and then I want it, and then you're like, oh, I'm still working on it. Don't do that. So it gets to the point where he's just like, okay, I'll refund you. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, that ain't not gonna hurt my feelings. Just send me back my vocals and just refund me my money during to the PayPal. And he was like, okay, I'm just gonna refund you. And I kept asking. I was like, hey, when are you gonna refund me? You're the one who said, hey, you're just gonna refund me. Just send the $40 back, cause that's what it was. I paid him $35 for the beat and $40 for the master. Okay, so I was like, okay, just send my $40 back. And like, I was texting him. I had his number. I had his email. So I was like, hey, are you still gonna refund me, or are you working on the beat? Just let me know what's going on. And he would be like, he wouldn't say anything. He did not say anything. Like, I have tons of screenshots of him not even replying back. And then it got to the point where I tried to text him one day, and it was like I couldn't even text him. It was like, I think either he blocked me, because his account was like still up, but I couldn't see it. Like, it wasn't like he deleted his account, because I bet you if I go on my mom's phone and I look up his name, I'm going to see it. But I think he blocked me. So that point, I'm like, okay, we're gonna email him and we're gonna call him, because I want my money. Like, just give me back, just give me back my $40. You're working on so many different projects that if they're paying you the same amount I'm paying you, you should just be able to give me my $40 back, no problem. So I just start emailing him and I'm texting him again, no response. And I still have not gotten a response. I told him I was gonna do this. I texted him. I was like, hey, I want my refund, or I'm gonna do a story time about this. And then he called me. He called me twice. I did not pick up, because I was like, why should I pick up the phone for you not to? I've been trying to contact you this whole time, right? And you're not gonna pick up the phone when I tell you, hey, give me my refund. Hey, work on the beat. But when I tell you something you don't want to hear, like I'm making a story time about this, then you want to call me and I didn't pick up. I was like, you know what? It's $40. At this point, you're not gonna give me back my money, because if you were giving me back my money, you were gonna do it way before now. And I just really wanted to do the story time, because this is just for new artists, to let them know, um, look into their work, make sure that their work is good, make sure they have reviews, make sure you have a backup plan in case this one does not fall through. But let me continue. So yeah, I let him know. I was like, hey, I'm gonna do this story time, or you can refund me my money. Okay, so since the PayPal didn't work, also, I'm just all over everywhere. Since the PayPal did not work, also, he was like, he claimed the PayPal did not work. So I don't have a Cash App, but my mom has a Cash App. So I just gave my mom the $40, and she just put it on her Cash App card, or however you do it. I don't know. I don't have a Cash App, like I said, but however you do it, and she just paid him the money, and that was it. So I even went on my mom's Cash App, and I was like, $40 refund, and it was like, da 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 da, is asking for $40, da 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 da, and he declined it. So I was like, okay, so you can see my messages, you can see all that, like, there's nothing wrong with you. So I even asked him on PayPal also, because he claimed that PayPal wasn't working, but he saw it and it says pending, but that just means he hasn't answered to it yet, because I've done that before. So Anyway, but yeah, I let him know. It's like, hey, I'm gonna do story time. I don't want to air out his name because I don't see the point of me airing out his name and all this stuff just for what? Like, he would just be getting popular off of me. And even though I'm not even saying that to be cocky, but you guys would probably, if you're nosy, you would probably go look at his Facebook account. You would probably go look at his all this stuff, and that wouldn't gain anything for me. I wouldn't get anything. I mean, so I did not. And plus, I did not want to him to be like, hey, you did I just, it was, at this point I have made that $40 back by now, so I'm not tripping. Cry it out, and that's all that matters, and period. So I only did this story time, like I said before, to like young and new artists or people who want to work in certain areas where there is gonna be certain things that you're going to have to pay money to other services, online services, to make sure that you do not get scammed, and make sure that you have a backup plan, and make sure, especially if you're using PayPal. I did not even know this. I was watching a story time. I did not know this. I was watching a story time like I'm telling story time now, where personal and business. I did not know that if you did it personal, they do not have to pay you back. But if you did it business, I didn't even know that. Business, they, like, if you ask for a refund and you tell PayPal you want a refund, they'll refund you. So I did not know that. But, you know, a lesson learned. The bridge is burned. If you don't know where that's from, you need to listen to my music because I've said that before. But, yeah. So this third time is how I got scammed out of $40 trying to master some music. But I actually found a master system free that's online where I ain't gotta pay no money. So it's just a blessing in disguise because now I don't have to work with anybody. I can just do it myself without having to wait for anybody to do it. I can just do it. So, you know, stuff happens for a reason. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on my post notifications because I'll be forgetting to tell you guys that because I don't even know. But I'm gonna be dropping more videos this summer. I know I've kind of fell off the planet of the earth. If you want to know like what I've been doing, let me know. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want. And I love you guys. Bye.